And coming up is Shaquille Griffin, who comes in at 39 tackles made this season. It's the Falcons and the Saints on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a...
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at the southpaw, who will be calling the plays under center.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
2nd and 10. Now Penix. That ball caught by his rookie wideout.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Down to about the 45.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll go right back to Nwangu.
And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 39. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Up the middle, Nwangu.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Straight ahead, here's Nwangu.
Shreds the tackle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 24 carries, 127 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangu.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Now a 2nd and 6. And looking to throw, Penix.
Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Handoff here to Nwangu.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll throw with Penix. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
On the 2-yard line yet again. Let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal.
They'll look to run with Nwangu.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown.
Kene Nwangu with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
So here come the Saints now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the MVP of the National Football League in 2018, the former Texas Tech Red Raider, Patrick Mahomes.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. The 4 touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week.
Now 2nd and 5.
Now here's Mahomes. Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Shepard.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Drops it underneath to Spiller.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially.
Puts it on the carpet, it's out, and the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. And boy, before the drive even starts, here's a timeout. Wow.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Another run now for Nwangu. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
On the give is Nwangu.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Throwing the out route and complete. It's Santos.
3rd down and 1. To the air. Penix. That is caught.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. That's complete. It's Okuwebunan.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
They'll run with Nwangu.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Looking to throw, Penix.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. In motion goes the tight end. 2nd and 9 now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Blankenship's kick is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they move the ball in these first 2 days the rest of the game.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
Duvernay in motion. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Moss.
And able to elude one tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They'll run on 1st down. Shepard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Mahomes now to throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Up the middle they go. It's Shepard. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Sly able to put this one through.
And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
2nd and 3. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. In motion is Bo.
Here's Nwangu.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Operating from the gun, Penix.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Santos. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Penix working out of the gun here. He'll get that complete to Albert O.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
In motion is Bo.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins.
Touchdown, Falcons. T. Higgins. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And the lead is now 17-3.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. When you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now back to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
Here's Daniel Whelan now.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be Falcon football.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
And that is incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in. And had just enough to get it done.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Now Mahomes. This is Fant on the short completion. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Shepard. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. In motion, the tight end. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. This is Fant on the short completion. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw again.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kelvin Joseph.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT.
And the lead is now 24. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6.
Has his man. That's James.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Shepard. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground. Shepard. He will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. He'll look to throw.
Open man is Duvernay.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Now here's Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Shepard. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Spiller. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Saints first down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Over the middle, caught by Bellinger.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up second down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Shepard. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll set up to throw. This will be caught at about the 5.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on 3rd and goal.
Moss is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point.
He's got it, and it's a 27-10 score now. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 44 yards.
On the run is Nwagu.
And now a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
When this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Michael Penix.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Falcons are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And the rout is on here in this first half.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Open man right side is Ingram. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Shepard. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Mahomes to throw.
This pass into the hands of Bellinger.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
The Falcons offense and Michael Penix set to take over once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. On the 22 now, here's the 2nd and 9. And looking to throw, Penix.
He finds his man, complete. That's Santos. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 2.
Hand off right side to Wangu.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Looking to throw, Penix. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 46 yards.
Now Penix. He'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield.
Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
They'll throw with Penix.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Shepard. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Mahomes now to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Shepard. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
To the air, Penix. That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Here's Penix.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And the Saints going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Multiple defenders in there to bring him down as this quarter comes to an end.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where it was the visiting Dolphins who come away victorious on the road. Dak Prescott strong in the victory as it pushes his guys back above the 500 mark on the year. Next, we head off to check out another game, and it was the visiting LA Rams who get the victory in that one. Kendrick Bourne, well over 100-yard receiving with 3 touchdown catches. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. J.K. Dobbins, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Saints offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Mahomes going to throw.
That'll be caught by James.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now Mahomes.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
The short throw pulled in by Bellinger.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They go play fake. Mahomes.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
K'Lavon Chaisson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Noah Fant, 44 yards.
And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they scored here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach. That's into a crowd and intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick, and the Saints are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Now here's Mahomes. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
It's a good one. First down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
He'll get that complete to Alberto.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now a give running right, Nwangu.
And they'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Only 29 yards on the punt there, definitely not his best. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's James.
2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Drops it underneath to Spiller.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. 3rd and 4.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 27.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. It's Shepard. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Now a give, right side. Shepard looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
It's 3rd down and 12.
Mahomes now to throw. Now that'll be caught by Kupp. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21.
Joey Sly on for the field goal.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will cut the lead down to 3 scores at 24. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Now Penix. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. It's Marte Mapu.
Penix's pass intercepted. The Saints take over 1st.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. This is Fant on the short completion. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a give, right side. It's Shepard. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
Here is 3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Sly able to put this one through.
And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Falcons.
From the shotgun, it's Penix.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. To the air, Penix. That's complete. It's Okurebunom.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 43.
In motion is Bo. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
And that one complete once again to Higgins. 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, Penix.
Looking middle, and that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. In motion goes the tight end.
Throwing again, Penix.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Falcons will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. Oh, a good return up past the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Mahomes going to throw. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans.
Here's 3rd and 9.
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Shepard. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Mahomes.
A quick pass to Cup.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Falcons' 20-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now it's Mahomes again. He'll get this one to Cup, complete.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Shepard. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Now here's Mahomes. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Cooper Kupp
with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others.
And the Saints get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And it is starting to appear, thankfully for them, that this is the week they're going to put it all together and end that long losing streak. They're not home yet, but in control in the 4th quarter.
In motion is Bo.
He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. They'll go play action here with Penix. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. It's Shepard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, a run by Spiller. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Mahomes to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. The tight end in motion right. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Motion left, Cup. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Saints 1st down.
And again it's Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. That time a 6-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. And looking to throw, Penix. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, complete. That's Shepard. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back to throw now on 1st down. A quick throw there is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw here. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Good for a Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Mahomes to throw once more. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. That's
It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They'll look to throw again. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Shepard. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And the tight end goes in motion left. On third down, Shepard. And he is going to lose yardage here. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now Mahomes got to have this one.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first.
A play fake. Now Penix.
He finds his man, complete. That's Santos. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him.
Penix working out of the gun here.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
To the air, Penix. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Penix.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. The Falcons send out their punter, standing just outside his own goal line. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Shepard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up second and 2.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now Mahomes.
Noah Fant with a catch on the crossing route.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Noah Fant, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Saints have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They lost 7 in a row coming into this ball game, but lo and behold, they have the lead here as this drive begins 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Nwangu.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
They'll go right back to the Wazoo.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On third down, Penix from the gun.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over first and 10. The Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Mahomes.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Another try, second and 10 now. Here's Mahomes. Gets this to Fant.
Short game, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
Mahomes. A throw out right, going to be incomplete. There it is, 4th and inches. Mahomes to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And Charles, in this one, the fourth quarter became a lot more interesting, I know, than I anticipated.